Alright, it's time to take that little guy, get that transformed into a shape, and do a little work on it, get it rounded up, and get it ready for a finish coat. So, we'll clean her up a little bit. Okay, after cleaning up the lines on the truck as much as possible and cleaning up the edges, making everything fairly symmetrical. Now I'm down to hand sanding, and I've got a little bit of work to do. And then just let me get her smoothed up and see about the wheels. Alright, there we go. We're sanded up. I've got my axles loaded. I just put them up on a little bit of a walnut block. I'm going to go check for height and see where I'm at. I need to trim a little bit out for wheel dragging on the fronts. They're pretty close, but might have just a little bit of a drag on them. So I need to check that out. And I need to check my weight. So let me go get my weight in my box, jig box. Alright, got to fit in the box. And of course it just barely does fit in the box. We're both ways in there. She fits in the box. So she's legal there. I'm a hair overweight, so I'm going to drill out just a little bit. And you put that on ounces. It should be grams. And let's see how much we're going here. Should be 156 grams. So I'm a little bit heavy. We're going to go back to ounces. Points of an ounce heavy. So I'll drill that out a little bit and then I'll put a primer coat on it. Alright, down to 156 grams with tires and wheels and just a hair under for paint. And there we go. We've got all the good stuff out to get her done. And basically jig box fits inside there. Everything's good. I generally will throw a coat of paint on the bottom just because I like the bottom to have a coat. And that's it. As I walk around it, there's my fenders going in. I'm going to let that cure up for about 20-30 minutes. I've put 2 light coats on it and use a little bit of heat in there. It's probably, I don't know, 40 degrees outside, so can't see my breath in here, but it's a little chilly. I got a jacket on. So anyway, we're going to tip that over here in about 20-30 minutes and put a coat on the top side. And there we go. All these years I've been using dry decks, spackling, and no hole filler. It really occurred to me that if I just, after I globbed it on there, and then I just kind of dampened my finger, got it a little bit wet, I could use it to smooth in with almost no sanding. And just can kind of use it for my finger to cut, you know, kind of like you do caulking whenever you use a little alcohol or whatever on it to smooth it out or it won't stick on some of it. And sometimes you just kind of dampen it and let it smooth out. But anyway, you know, it's funny how things just kind of evade you. I just took a little bit of that dap in there and just smoothed it out with my finger to fit, kind of conform to the model of the truck. And of course I had a bunch of little big pinholes in there from the pin nailer and cleaned them up. So anyway, that worked out pretty good. I'm going to have to teach that trick to the boys and the girls whenever they're finishing their cars.